Alright guys, welcome to Pokemon Masters Console. We're moving on to our third and final set guide of the day. We're talking about Quaquaval. So guys, before we get into it, follow all our socials. We'll have all links below: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Please like, comment, subscribe if you've been enjoying these guides, this guide. If you like anything we've done in the past, really means a lot to us. It shows that you guys are enjoying the content that we're making, and it keeps us grinding and moving to make some more. So this is the starter that I started with, Justin.
Yeah, this is the water starter of Paldea. So it starts out a little duck and evolves into this thing, this big, fabulous peacock. Basically, this is Water Blaziken. It's essentially what we've got here. He's got 120 attack, 85 speed, so pretty comparable to the Blaziken, pretty much across the board. Aesthetically, it looks like Blaziken. It's basically just Water Blaziken.
Yeah, pretty much.
But this thing gets Moxie.
Yes.
So you get a kill and you get a +1 attack boost. Torrent, when your HP's low, your water type moves get an extra boost.
Yeah.
I think it's what, 25%?
Yeah, it's your 25, 30.
So I think Moxie's great.
I think Moxie's almost OP. It's almost always the way to go. Honestly, you can make use out of Torrent maybe in singles,
like why,
but
right?
Yeah, when you've got Moxie at your disposal, I think that's where you always go.
He's got a couple unique moves to his kit. When he evolves from Quaxley to Quaxwell, he gets Aqua Cutter, and then when he evolves from Quaxwell to Quaquaval, he will get access to Aqua Step. So Zero Aqua Step is water type, it's physical, it's base 70 power, and every single time you use it, it's +1 move speed. So it's a stronger version of like Flame Charge.
Yeah, so the water Flame Charge, it's obviously stab if you pair it with a Water Terra, as you'll see in some of our guides here. Water Terra.
Imagine switching in, getting a revenge kill on something low with either Aqua Step or Aqua Jet. And then being able to get a Moxie boost and go from there. It's really, really good revenge kill potential there. Because like if you get a kill with Aqua Step, that's best case scenario. So then you +1 speed, +1 attack on their next Pokemon coming in after the kill.
Yeah. So let's just move on to the sets right now. And,
yeah, let's do it, buddy.
I'll give you the first one. So first set we're talking about. This is the set that I'm probably going to be running.
Set.
Yeah. So we've got.
So this could be good for 3v3 or VGC, but with 3v3 in mind specifically.
Yeah. So like we talked before, we're going to be running Moxie on this, not Torrent.
Yep.
This is my pick for this one. I think you always run Adamant.
This is go fast, hit hard.
You always run Adamant here because 120 base attack is really strong. He's got a great dual stab combination. 252 speed, 252 attack. I like the Choice Band. You did make the call for the Choice Scarf. It is a great call. Did want to say that.
Like, you could Choice Scarf this guy because he gets Wave Crash, which is another new attack.
Yeah.
So Wave Crash comes from Hisui. And Wave Crash is basically the water Flare Blitz.
Yeah.
Physical, 120 damage, recoil. It's literally the same move. So it's really, really strong if you want to go Scarf with 85 speed and then Adamant with 120 attack, Wave Crash. That could be a good way to go too.
Yeah.
So either way, this is the choice set. He does get access to U-turn, which is insane.
Yeah. So the way that you have it built for like immediate, like an immediate payoff with your damage.
Revenge kill.
The way that I have it, the one that I have here written out with a Choice Band in an Adamant nature with a Water Terra is more of a late game snowball.
Plus you have that Choice Banded Adamant Aqua Jet with Water Terra double dip stab.
So
really powerful.
As you can see on screen here, we'll run through the moves. We got Aqua Step / Wave Crash, Aqua Jet, Close Combat, and then U-turn or Brave Bird. That's kind of that's Season of Taste. I like U-turn because you can force out a lot of switches because people don't want to eat those water moves. Maybe they switch into their water absorb Pokemon.
Exactly.
You can predict that and you can U-turn out.
Yep.
And that's one of the things I think that's going to make Quaquaval so good and so deadly is because his dual stab combination is so hard.
Really good.
It's so hard to play around.
Yeah. Insane snowballing potential. He boosts his speed, spamming stab, Terra boosted water moves like we mentioned. The Adamant Choice Band is just like, it's the biggest damage option. And then Adamant with these speed IVs puts you above the 152 base Pokemon after one Aqua Step.
That's big.
And then Water Terra to ensure like if he is going to be your Terrorize Predacon, then you want to make sure that he's making use of that.
Yeah, so like you mentioned with the Aqua Jet, so you got that Water Terra, Max Adamant, Stab boosted Aqua Jet. You're picking up those late game kills. You're snowballing. And then the other way, if there's no other like priority users on their team, you can just spam Aqua Step. It's stronger, you're boosting your speed, and then all of a sudden priority doesn't become a thing. So that's the set that I'm probably going to be running in 3v3 all the time. Justin, what do you got?
So this one is a... this was like the first thing that came to my mind when I saw this dude, because with Blaziken, he, Swords Dance or Protect, and you get that turn 1 speed boost, then you start and Focus Sash. Like, that's a very common Blaziken thing.
Yeah.
So if we're going to do the Blaziken, this is this. So this could be VGC or 3v3. It's a really good setup. This would be more of a sweeper rather than a revenge kill or a wall breaker. This is like a straight up sweeper.
I like it.
So he gets both Swords Dance and Agility. So it's Aqua Step or Wave Crash, Aqua Jet, Close Combat, and then Swords Dance / Agility. So this dude is max squish, max attack, max speed, adamant or jolly, depending on your team or what you're doing. Maybe you're on a team with, if you're doing VGC and this has Tailwind, and you could go adamant.
Mm-hmm.
So there's different options.
Then maybe you go Wave Crash there over Aqua Step.
Aqua Step again if you want the move speed on top of a little bit. It's decent damage, whereas Wave Crash is great damage.
Yes.
But then Aqua Step gives you the move speed, whereas Wave Crash gives you the recoil. He does get access to Roost. Something interesting maybe we could talk about, or it's not on this page, but just something to think about.
If you're going to run like a Brave Bird and Wave Crash set, then you could definitely run Roost.
So this thing is Water Terra for if and when we are going to terrestrialize. You could terrestrialize with this one because obviously it's built to be the sweeper. You could Agility and then have like Aqua Jet, Close Combat, and Wave Crash. So you just Agility up yourself in like a 3v3 or VGC, but like a 3v3 scenario.
Yeah.
You just Agility up with max Adamant and then punch people in the face.
Yeah.
Or you Swords Dance up with either Adamant or Jolly, depending on the situation. And then you have those Swords Dance, Water Terra, Stab, Double Dip, Aqua Jet. So just like the Choice Band, you're going to have that, and you live on the Focus Sash. So not a whole lot different from the first set, but this is utilizing the Focus Sash setup.
Yeah, and this is also like really playing into the way that you want to use Terras, and that's boosting something with a priority move a Terra that can double up that damage. So
he's so strong.
This really is just like kind of a calling card of yours for Terra Pokemon.
Yeah. This is what I was talking about since like day one with Terra, so it got to do it with the Quack. So the big thing here with this last move set, this is gonna be a special one. This is a special set, not special attacking, but this one's a little unique. This could be for VGC or 3v3. This is a support Peacock.
Ooh, I like this one.
This is a support set. So this is specifically a baton passing set. So he gets baton pass, and he gets a lot of good supporting buff moves. So as you can see here, Aqua Step, Ice Spinner, Close Combat, Swords Dance, Bulk Up, Baton Pass, Protect. Those are just some of them. We already mentioned in the last set, he gets Agility, so you can Baton Pass Agility. You can obviously Baton Pass Substitute. There's a lot of options here, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about the new move on the list real quick, Zero. What is Ice Spinner?
Well, Ice Spinner is a new Ice-type move, and it breaks terrains. It's kind of like a weaker version of Steamroller, but Ice is a pretty nice offensive type for something like that.
And it's a physical Ice move, so and it's got good support. So like, for those people that would normally do like an Ice Beam or something on a water Pokemon, this is the physical version of that, or Icy Wind. This is now, we have Ice Spinner as this tactical option, and terrain is going to be a big deal. Yes. It always has been in VGC, it always will be. So, otherwise you go Close Combat, depending on what your team needs. And again, this could be for VGC or 3v3, so maybe in 3v3 you don't need the terrain as much, and maybe you just go dual stab of Aqua Step and Close Combat.
Yeah.
And then you have your Swords Dance or Bulk Up or whatever to boost yourself. And if you... the reason that you could do Close Combat is because you could boost yourself and not Baton Pass out and just punch people in the face yourself.
Yeah, I like that because, like...
You have options.
You get the choice of Bulk Up or Swords Dance. Like, Swords Dance allows you to stay in and sweep.
Correct.
While Bulk Up could be, like, you pass to a bulkier Pokemon in the back with Baton Pass.
And I like Adamant here. You can go Jolly, but I like Adamant because we're 100% running Aqua Step in this build.
Right.
You can do Aqua Jet, but Aqua Step works really well for the Baton Passing set because it's just extra boosting on top of having a stab. So we're going that route intentionally. So Aqua Step gives you +1 speed, Swords Dance gives you +2 attack, Bulk Up gives you +1 defense or +1 attack, you Baton Pass out, and again, if you don't want to do the Baton Pass set, you could just have Protect, and he could just have Protect, Swords Dance, and then Close Combat Aqua Step.
Yes.
And he's just a great sweeper on himself.
Yep.
He's like an offensive support then, almost.
I really like the idea of using Bulk Up with Baton Pass. Like, I think those two go on
especially because coaching is gone now.
Right. So, like, you know, and then if you use Bulk Up, that also gives you the potential to maybe live a hit, so then you can like, pass an Aqua Step or whatever it might be.
Or you could then buff up your defense and then substitute and pass that. There's a lot of options with this guy. He's decently fast. He's got a good attack stat. You could also get a Moxie boost. So imagine if you came in and Aqua Step, got a revenge kill with this set. So you get +1 speed, +1 attack, and then you could just instantly Baton Pass out turn 2 without being in threat.
Yeah, and then he's still around
and then
later
he's still
in the
around
game.
later. Do you see what I mean? There's a lot of potential here.
Yeah.
So this is that special Justin VGC flair that I was kind of going for. He does get other moves in VGC like Helping Hand and Leer and stuff like that. Like he gets Encore, which is actually pretty useful. But I think in terms of like a supportive move set for VGC or 3v3, I think this is actually better for 3v3.
I think with his offensive dual typing, I think you gotta go with an offensive version of this Pokemon like every time. What do you think?
Yeah, like this one, even though he's the support mon, he's still max attack, max speed.
Right, he's still got offense.
Because if you're going to have Swords Dance and Aqua Step, if you get a chance to set up yourself to sweep and you don't want to or need to Baton Pass out,
right,
you don't have to.
Yeah.
So he's got flexibility. I like him.
I like it. I think he is one of the...
I think he's going to fit...
He's underrated.
He's going to fit in a nice niche in... early game pre-home because he will do great on rain teams because rain boost it. Every single set that we've said today will go great next to a Pelipper.
Right.
Yours with a choice band, mine with a focus sash, Swords Dance, or this one that Baton passes out with rain boosted Aqua Steps. Like they're all great. So rain boosted, choice band, adamant, stab, double dip, Terra type water, Aqua Jets. You're just punching people in the face. And you're Moxie boosted, so you're getting even stronger. And Moxie does not only proc once. It still stacks, unlike Defiant, which we'll get into. Stay tuned.
Yeah, I really like... The thing with this Pokemon is like you don't have to run... I feel like you don't have to run so many damage calcs, and that's the luxury of the Terra typing right now. In early game, it's going to be extremely powerful because it snowballs so hard. Late game, maybe we'll see. It might need a more specific niche, but for right now...
We will have to wait until we get the hidden abilities for the starters. We don't know when that will be.
That is true.
If we have to wait all the way till March, when home drops or whatever with that event, like they did for... Because like in Sword and Shield, we had to wait a hot second before we got the hidden abilities.
That is true. That is true. But Torrent can still work.
Torrent can definitely still work. But Moxie's what you want.
Especially if you have a Water Terra to begin with, then it doesn't matter as much, right? Like it's still really good.
Or if you're in the rain, he's still going to hit hard without the Moxie boost. So, but yeah, this is basically going to be our closing thoughts here for the Quaquaval, the brand new water support. Zero, this is your guy. What do you think of this guy?
I love him, man.
10, so 10 being the best competitive Pokemon for 3v3 and VGC. Or we'll do 3v3 first.
Yeah. I'm gonna give him like a high 7 or 8. I think he's gonna be relevant early.
And then VGC.
VGC, I'm gonna give him like a 5 or a 6.
Okay.
I don't think 85 is.
I'm gonna give him an 8 for 3v3.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him a 7 for VGC.
Okay.
I think he's actually pretty legit for what niche he fills because like he's a better typing than Blaziken.
True.
Water's just better than fire.
Yeah.
Like it just does more for the game. So yeah, I'm really really excited to try this guy. Hopefully you guys appreciate this set guide. Let us know down below in the links. Comment down below, what do you like best about Quaquaval? What's your favorite set to run with Quaquaval? And we're really excited to get out there and do some battles with you. And until next time, I've been Gym Leader Justin.
And I'm Zero.
Council's adjourned.